Hi there, Gemini, and welcome to Soulocity Psychic Readings. My name's Simone, and this is your What's Going On reading. So this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising. Also, for anybody cross-watching, you're very welcome if you're interested in finding out what might be going on with Gemini. Also, keep in mind that this is not a personal reading, so it may or may not resonate, Gemini, but you are more than welcome to check out your other placements to get some extra messages and guidance for yourself. This reading is basically going to look at a situation in your life at the moment, an issue. It might be about a person, it might be about career or finances. I just go with the flow and read whatever comes out in the energy and the cards. So we'll look at the situation. We'll look at what action you can or might take. We'll also look at the potential outcome, Gemini. So let's get into your reading. I'm going to start off with the energy around you at the moment. So what's going on with Gemini? What's the current energy around Gemini? What's going on with Gemini? Conclusions are within reach, Gemini. So if you've been experiencing an issue, or if you found yourself in a situation where you're not really sure about which way it's going or what's going to come out of the situation, you should be reaching a conclusion very soon. I'm feeling very soon. For a lot of you, I feel like this is in regards to a relationship. I'm going to, I always try not to make these all about relationships, but sometimes they are. But yeah, for some of you, this is in regards to a relationship. You're not really sure what's going on with it or with your person, but I feel like you will get your answers soon. You could be conflicted about your work life, your career, and I feel like you might need to make a choice. Like, do you stay with what you're doing, or do you move on and find something new? Some of you could be feeling like a little bit bored in your current work role, but I'm feeling like you'll come to a decision or some kind of conclusion soon. The second card out for your energy is no expectations. So again, it's kind of just going with the flow. It kind of feels, it's that energy of, and you probably don't want to hear it, but it's that energy of whatever is meant to happen is going to happen. I feel like there's not much that you can do to influence or change whatever the outcome is going to be. It's like, say if you're dealing with another person, perhaps they're out of reach at the moment. Perhaps there's no contact, or it's hard for you to get into contact with this person. So you've just got to roll with it. Like, there's not a whole lot that you can do. So what is the current situation or issue for Gemini, please? And the rain is coming down really hard outside, Gemini, so you might hear some heavy rain or a big storm outside. It might get a little bit loud. We'll see what happens. What's the current situation or issue for Gemini, please? What is Gemini dealing with right now? What's going on for Gemini? Clear and accurate guidance, please. One more for Gemini, please. I say one more and I get more than one more. So let's lay these out. Seven of Wands, Leo energy, Queen of Wands, Aries, Pisces energy, the Fool, Sagittarius energy, Queen of Pentacles, Sagittarius, Capricorn energy. And I'm going to leave it there. I feel like that's enough for this first row. Okay, Gemini, where are you at the moment? You're going through some kind of battle, or you've experienced some kind of misunderstanding with somebody. somebody who I feel you may have been attracted to, or they were quite attracted to you with that Queen of Wands there. So this may be turning into a love reading, Gemini. I feel like that's the main reason why people watch readings. Like the majority of people are interested in their love life. So for those of you who are looking for career and finances, I do apologize, and I will try and do a reading about that for you. But I'm already feeling as though this is mostly connected to love. So let's just have a look and see what's going on. So yeah, definitely I feel as though you've been battling through something with this Seven of Wands. There's been some kind of conflict, or as I said, misunderstanding, which has caused you probably to have to take a step back from the situation. You're needing to reevaluate or reassess where this connection is at or where it might be going. You could be feeling really lonely at the present time as well, Gemini, and I'm really sorry if that is what you're going through at the moment. You could be really stuck inside your own head as well, finding it really hard to move forward from whatever has taken place. As I said, I do feel there is a high level of attraction between you and somebody else with this Queen of Wands. As I said, Aries, Pisces energy. Feeling like there's a high level of attraction. You could also be coming across as intimidating to someone, like perhaps the person that you were dealing with or in a connection with, perhaps they were feeling intimidated by you in some way, either because they feel like you're smarter, they feel like maybe you have a higher sort of standing than them, or more like maybe you're well respected, or you know a lot of people, or you have I don't know, I keep hearing power. So maybe you possess some kind of power, or maybe you are the boss at work. But I do feel some intimidation. The Queen of Wands is quite intimidating, and I do feel like this person is in some way intimidated by you. They feel like they don't or can't meet your expectations, or like they're not good enough for you. We've got the Fool as well. So this is about doing something without really thinking too much into it. So it could be that the connection between you and this person, that it was not very well thought out, or that maybe you guys just, went into it with your eyes closed in a sense, not knowing which way it was going to go, how it was going to turn out. And I feel like now it's gone the way that it has, and you didn't expect it, and it's left you in a place of really not feeling too good about things, and sort of doing a lot of introspection, really looking. A lot of you are looking at yourself and going, what did I do? Have I done something wrong? Why is this person not speaking to me or wanting to be around me? You're trying to work out what you can do to mend, repair, fix, heal the situation. There may have been an issue with finances as well with you and this person. Perhaps they see you as having more money than them. Perhaps they see you as being quite financially stable. Perhaps they see you as having more stability as them in general. And this could have been an issue for them. Like, I'm getting this feeling, maybe this person is younger than you. I'm not really sure. Just looking at the Fool there, I'm getting this feeling of this person feeling like they are less than or have less than you. It could be an age difference thing. It could be, as I said, maybe you're the boss. You've got two queens on either side of the Fool, and I feel like the person that you're dealing with is feeling like the Fool, feeling like a bit of a child next to you, or like you just have your life together in a way that they don't, right? And feeling like they messed things up is what's coming through here. They're feeling like they messed things up because they were immature, and you have it all together and they've messed it up. And now I feel like definitely you, perhaps both of you, are sitting in this Four of Swords energy where, yes, you're feeling quite down about things. And there's confusion because I feel like you were thinking, and this is, you know, the fours are about having already created something together and thinking that it was going to progress. But now you're in this situation where things haven't progressed as you'd hoped they would. Okay, that's when you see a four, it's about things not happening as you hoped they would or as you thought they would. And so now you're looking at things and going, well, why has this happened? What can I do? Because the Queen of Pentacles, she likes to make things better. So I'm feeling like, what can I do to make this situation better? It could be coming from you. It could be coming from the other person. It could be coming from both of you, where you're both sitting in this space of, you know, emotionally, you're not feeling so good about things. Your thoughts are all over the place, possibly some dark thoughts or negative thoughts floating in there because you're feeling like this could have been so much better, or this didn't have to happen. So now you're sort of praying or manifesting that you can turn things around, change things, or have this situation resolved. I just want to clarify the Fool. Why is the Fool here? It can also indicate that this was a bit of a new sort of connection, or you were not. To me, it feels like less than a year. And it's not going to be for everyone. But for some of you, this is less than a year. Now, it could be that you guys are not in complete separation. There could still be contact, but perhaps there was just a bit of a misunderstanding or a falling out. But yeah, the Fool is sort of telling me that this is a relatively new connection. Less than a year, I'm hearing. Clarify the Fool, please. Give us some more information. Wow, you've got another Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so I am going to say that your person, definitely, they see you as somebody who has all the stability, somebody who has their finances in order, or somebody who has, you know, the things that they are aspiring towards, definitely with Judgment here. That they're actually, it's like they're judging your situation or your circumstances without having all of the information. Right? They're also judging themselves because they feel like they could never meet your expectations. They feel like they can't match you in terms of what you have. Also, there may be children involved here with this Queen of Pentacles. So perhaps you have children, or they have children, or both of you have children. And I feel like this is in some way affecting the current situation. So maybe there was an argument about the way in which somebody raises their children. Perhaps this person had, if, like, say they have kids, perhaps they had some concerns about bringing their child into this situation or this connection. Maybe they felt like it was too soon. Maybe they felt like you wouldn't like their child. But that can go both ways as well. I just really do feel like there might be children involved. Of course, that's not going to be for everyone. But yeah, this person is extremely intimidated by you, and they just feel as though you have more than them or you're better than them, and they will never be able to match that. Quite possibly they're in a dark space or dark headspace at the moment. Clarify the Four of Swords, please. But I feel like you both are, Gemini. It's like you're both blaming yourself or yourselves. Seven of Wands. We've got a double Seven of Wands. So that's the conflict or the misunderstanding. Queen of Wands. Another Queen of Wands. This is unbelievable. The two doubles. Okay, so I feel like you're both trying to work out a way to either repair what's gone wrong, or there's even this feeling of disbelief. Like, I cannot believe that it turned out this way. This does not have to, it didn't have to happen like this. But the thing is, nobody's really doing anything about it. You've got the Hanged Man here. I'm feeling a lot like, and I apologize, Gemini, when I say this, I'm feeling this poor me coming through with the Hanged Man. Poor me. I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done that. They did this. They did that. But the thing is, the level of attraction is still there with the Queen of Wands. Like this attraction, this passion, it's still there. And I feel like you both know that you should actually be together, that you should actually, like, fix this. But nobody's doing anything with the Hanged Man. You're both in your heads, overthinking, trying to work out how you got to this point, trying to work out what can be done, but not doing anything. Somebody needs to do something. Somebody needs to speak up or just do something. Like, I feel like a conversation would probably fix the situation. So what is the action for Gemini, please? What can Gemini do, or what might Gemini do? What is the action for Gemini? Okay, Gemini, for those of you who have watched my readings before, you would know that sometimes I pick up on images or different words. They're often quite random. But when I do that, it is just to sort of clarify or let you know that, yes, this reading is for you, or that, yes, there is a message in this reading, so please pay attention. The image that I got is of Spider-Man. So, I don't know, perhaps you guys watched a Spider-Man movie together. Maybe somebody has a Spider-Man something or other, or a Spider-Man costume, really likes Spider-Man. I honestly have no idea. But when I receive the image or the word, it's my job as a reader to deliver it to you. And whoever it's for, you'll know what it means. I do have my comments closed simply because there are far too many scammers that get into the comments. So for anybody watching the reading, if you do want to comment on the reading or tell me how it resonates for you, you can do that on my Facebook page, or send me an email or send me a message, because I know sometimes some of you want to talk about the reading or comment on the reading, but the comments are closed. So, and I always forget to say, you can just reach out to me on Facebook, Instagram, or email if you want to comment on the reading. Okay, so the action. I've got 3 cards. I would like to get a few more, simply because we've got so many in the top row. What is the action for Gemini, please? What can Gemini do? What might Gemini do? Beautiful. Thank you, universe. Okay, so you've got the Three of Swords. Libra energy. Remember that these are the signs that I bring up. It doesn't have to apply to you. It doesn't have to be you. It doesn't have to be your person. But sometimes people just like to know the signs that are associated with the cards. So Three of Swords, Page of Wands, Knight of Swords, Queen of Cups. We've got Libra, Gemini, that's you. Can also be Taurus. Gemini, that's you. Can also be Cancer. And Capricorn. Okay, and we've got fire here in the Page of Wands. What is the action? Gemini, the action is that, yes, you're heartbroken. There's really no other way to say it. You're heartbroken. You're feeling like this could be it. Feeling like this could be over between you and this person. For some of you, and I will clarify just to double check, but for some of you, there could be an outside influence sort of infiltrating in this connection. So it could be that there is another person involved romantically for either you or the other person. It could be an ex. It could be where I was talking about the child. It could be a friend. But the Three of Swords does indicate there's an outside influence or third party, making some kind of impact or influencing decisions. But also this does indicate that your heart is hurting. Really sorry, Gemini. You're sad over the chaos that has come up. You're sad over the misunderstanding. You're sad over the loss, if you have actually lost your person or feel like you've lost your person. Now, a lot of you are very hopeful that you're going to hear from this person. You're hoping that they're going to reach out to you. You're hoping that the two of you can come back together. You want to hear from this person. I feel like you've got so much that you'd like to say to them. Believe it or not, they have a lot that they'd like to say to you too. I really do feel like it's going to happen with this Knight of Swords. And this could be you reaching out to them. I mean, it can go either way. You're both facing each other here. It can go either way, but I feel like you're becoming impatient. Like you wanted it to happen yesterday. You know, you want to hear from this person. You want to talk to them. You want to fix the problem, and you want it to happen now. You're still feeling unsure about whether they're the right person for you. You're unsure about whether or not it's a good idea to get involved again or to continue on with this connection, but you still want to give it a go. You still want to give it a shot. You do not want to lose this person from your life. Queen of Cups here is indicating that you're not quite ready to give up on this connection. Also, again, it does indicate that there could be children involved, as I already said. And you're just super indecisive about what it is that you're going to do. Like, do I reach out? Do I leave them alone? Do I ask them if everything's okay? Do I ask them if they feel the same way that I do? I feel a lot of anxiety coming off this. Clarify the Three of Swords, please. Clarify the Three of Swords. Four of Swords, Seven of Swords. Oh my goodness. So, I mean, Gemini, yes, this is heartbreaking for you. It's a heartbreaking, hard situation. Look at all these swords. The Four of Swords is the same as this Four of Swords. It's about you either, you know, wanting to repair the situation, but it's also about you needing to heal from whatever the conflict was. You need to heal from it. Feeling super, super down at the moment. Seven of Swords is like you feel as though there hasn't been enough of an explanation. Perhaps they feel as though they haven't given you enough of an explanation. And that's why all the communication is necessary, or you feel like you need to communicate because yeah, you feel like not enough is being said. It feels like it was too abrupt as well. It's shocked you. For a lot of you, this has been a bit of a shock, and now you're sitting in this heartbreak, upset over this loss, where some of you have actually lost this person. And yeah, you're looking for an explanation or some kind of a response or an answer, because you feel like there's so much that you don't know. You kind of feel in some way a little bit let down, or as though this person behaved a little bit sneakily by not telling you everything from the get-go. And then all of a sudden, they need to run away from you and without a real proper explanation. You're also hoping that they're not completely done either. You're hoping that they're still leaving, I guess, the door open, or leaving a foot in on your side of things, you know, one foot in, one foot out type of thing. Yeah, you're hoping that they're not completely done. Clarify the Two of Pentacles, please. King of Pentacles, Aries, Taurus energy. King of Swords, Capricorn, Aquarius energy. Okay, so the decision here, like, because you're still feeling a bit indecisive about what you want, or you're not sure about what's going to happen. This lines up, so far this reading lines up very well with the energy. Conclusions are within reach. So you've still got this indecision. I feel like for a lot of you with this King of Pentacles, a lot of you have like thrown yourself into work. The King of Pentacles is focused on work. He's a hard worker. So a lot of you are, you know, juggling between being focused on work, but also between your feelings and these thoughts that are always there. Like, you cannot stop thinking about this person or this situation. So it's like you're throwing yourself into work to distract yourself from the thoughts of this person or situation. I also feel that you would really like to regain some sort of control over the situation. You want to have the conversation. You want to work things out. You want for this person to see you and view you as the best thing that ever happened to them. You want them to feel as though they need you because you make everything better in their life. You feel like so much time, energy, and effort has been put into this. How can they just walk away from this? You know, you want to be the best in their eyes. You want them to choose you. And I feel as though, you know, this is something that you're thinking about all the time, but you're not reaching out to this person because you don't want to experience any kind of conflict, or you don't want to create conflict in their life. You don't want to create more conflict in your life or more conflict in the situation. So you're instead choosing not to say anything, and a lot of you are just completely throwing yourself into work so that you don't have time to focus too much on what's going on here. So what is the potential outcome for Gemini, please? Strength, Leo. The Tower, Scorpio. The Nine of Swords, Gemini. The Knight of Pentacles, Leo. Can be Virgo. We've got an extra card coming out as well. Seven of Cups, Scorpio, and the Ten of Wands, fire energy. So Leo, Aries, Sag. Okay, bottom of the deck. For whatever reason, I don't always look at the bottom of the deck, but I just picked it up and flipped it over, and we've got the Emperor here, Aries energy. There's a lot of stability that comes with the Emperor, but there's also a very sort of stubborn nature. The Emperor is stubborn. The Emperor is not usually the one to reach out in these sorts of situations. I mean, you might be surprised. We do have a Tower here. So you might be surprised and this Emperor does contact you. But typically, the Emperor sits back and waits for the other person to approach them or to reach out to them. He's very firm. And he does it. It takes a lot to make the Emperor budge. Okay? I feel like, you know, if this is your person's energy, then Gemini, you would need to be reaching out to them or not at all. But we'll see what else is in this row, your potential outcome, strength. So this is basically saying that you can push through or work your way through this current situation. Yes, it took you by surprise. I think we already talked about that. Yes, it took you by surprise. You did not expect this when it happened. But there may be something else coming that you don't expect. Okay, it's something that's going to surprise you or give you a bit of a shock or just make you go, oh, I didn't expect that, right? Because a change needs to take place here. And because you've also been manifesting or praying for a change in this connection or situation. Strength is basically saying don't give up. You know, just, yes, look after yourself. Very important. Look after yourself and continue to put yourself first and work on yourself and keep that confidence up. You know, don't let this have you getting down on yourself or speaking unkindly to yourself. You know, this is a time in which you need to be loving on yourself, Gemini, and also working on that confidence, keeping your confidence up. But yes, you can push through this, even yes, you can push through this unexpected event, but there is something changing here. With this Nine of Swords, that is indicating that this time of you suffering, grieving, some of you are probably not even sleeping, feelings of anxiety. These feelings are soon going to fade or die out, and you're going to start looking at things through different eyes. So this cycle that you're in, or this headspace that you're in, it's close to being over and coming to an end. Okay, you are feeling quite impatient at the moment. You just want to know what is happening here. What is this person planning on doing? Are we going to continue? Are we going to get back together? That's all happening here in this Nine of Swords. Really, really doing your head in. With the Knight of Pentacles here, this is where I feel the change happens. I do feel like there will be a conversation. Knights bring news. They also bring change. So I do feel like there is going to be some kind of conversation here, because the Knight of Pentacles is somebody who's quite outspoken. Gemini, I kind of feel like you might reach out to this person and just want to know from them what is going on, because you are completely burdened by this situation. It's going to come to a point where you just cannot take it anymore. You're up in your head, you're anxious, you're sad, you're worried about this person, and you can't take it anymore. You need to know what's going on. It's like, just tell me yes or no. Are we doing this or are we not? Am I seeing you again or am I not seeing you again? Clarify the Seven of Cups, please. It could also be, Gemini, that you keep your options open and somebody new comes in and the two of you, hit it off really well and, start communicating with each other, and it helps to lift the burden of what you're going through right now. Clarify the Seven of Cups, please. What are these possibilities or opportunities? Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so for a lot of you, you are going to hear from this person. You might approach them, as I said, and just say, what's going on here? What do you want? What do you want to do? There is a huge possibility that they will reach out to you. With the Emperor, as I was speaking of before, it might not happen, but it might happen. Underneath that, we've got the Page of Swords. So this person, you might find that this person, they might send you like a text, kind of unexpectedly, but I feel like it's in a way of testing the waters. So it's not going to be an in-depth text. It's not going to be a declaration of their love for you. It'll be more like, what are you doing? I'm sorry. It'll be more like, what are you doing? How you been? So, like, just something so, like something that you would say to a mate who you talk to all the time. But in this case, it's somebody who is testing the water. They didn't really put a lot of thought into the message. And because they're still feeling like, yeah, this has been a great big huge stuff up and I'm not really sure if Gemini wants anything to do with me anymore, I'm just going to send a really short and sweet message just to see if Gemini is still there. Okay? Huge possibility. So yeah, this person might reach out to you or you might reach out to them. Because you just want to know, is there still a chance here? Do you still feel the same way that I do? Is there any chance of us moving forward, or is this the end? Okay, with this Eight of Swords. Yes, there is definitely the opportunity for growth here. You might be surprised and this person says to you, you know what, I still really like you. I still want to be in contact. I still want to do things with you. This is not forever. I just need a moment. I'm just trying to sort myself out with that Eight of Swords. Okay, clarify the Ten of Wands. but the feelings are reciprocated, which I think is really important. I think you need to hear that, Gemini. The feelings are reciprocated. They're just not able to make a move or do anything at this time. They're stuck. So they just need some time. Clarifying that Ten of Wands, you've got the Two of Swords and the Three of Cups. Okay, so this is saying that, yes, the two of you are very likely to come back together. There still is some kind of outside influence going on with this Three of Cups here, but you're at least going to be in contact. You're at least going to be friendly with each other. Okay, and it's with view to something more long-term. They want to work things out with you. They still want to see you. They want to hang out with you. It's just that right now they've got some things that they need to sort out. And as I said, it could be that that outside influence is still an issue. So they need to work through that. But if you're willing to wait and if you are happy to give them time and be patient with them, then yeah, absolutely. Eventually the two of you will come back together. This is Two of Cups is like a soulmate connection. It's a deep soul connection. You both feel it. You both want to be together. But with that Three of Cups, it's like, well, you know what? Maybe we can go back to the sort of friendship level. For some of you, this could be along the lines of like friends with benefits. And I kind of feel like it's just for the time being. Like they're not quite ready to commit with that Three of Cups, but they don't want to lose you either. So they're going to ask for time and patience while they sort of spend some time sorting their stuff out, this Eight of Pentacles. Once they get that sorted, then yeah, it's all systems go. But they just need a minute to sort that out, Gemini. So I'm really sorry that you're sitting in this energy of, you know, heartbreak and sadness, but it is going to change, okay? And as I said, this could be about a whole new person stepping in as well. So you could meet somebody new, that there's a new opportunity or potential or possibility for something else to come in. Somebody who does reciprocate the feelings, but again, it's somebody who I feel is not quite ready to commit. So you could be going into something with someone else, but they also have some issues that they need to sort out. It could be somebody connected to your workplace, or, you know, a friend of a friend, or a friend of a work colleague. It could also be somebody from your social circle, or a friend of a friend. So you could be starting something new. It starts out where they're not ready to commit because they've got some stuff that they need to let go of or work through. But you guys get along really, really well. It's just that it cannot be a relationship at this time. Anyway, I'm going to get you some angel answers, Gemini, before I close the reading. So what is the advice or the message that Gemini needs to hear, please? Advice or messages for Gemini. Oh, wow. I lost those. All the way down on the floor. Okay, so we've got meditation brings answers. We've also got trust, and we've also got it's up to you. So meditation brings answers. This is basically like, yes, you can meditate to get the answers that you're seeking guidance on, but also this is about just thinking things through. You know, you're spending a lot of time thinking, and use your intuition in this situation to guide you on what would be the best thing for you to do next, and trust that intuition. Whatever you feel deep down in your soul, not really so much up in your head, because that's all a little bit discombobulated at the moment. You're not going to receive the right advice from your head. So whatever it is that you're feeling deep down in your soul, Gemini, that is the thing that you're being asked to go with. If you are feeling that you need to reach out, then reach out. If you feel you need to wait, then wait. It's up to you. You are the one to decide what happens next. What they do with that, that's up to them. But whatever happens next is up to you. You can reach out, you cannot. You can work on yourself, you can go and look for somebody new, you can sit up in your head, in your sorrow and your grief, or you can move forward with optimism and feeling hopeful about the future. Entirely up to you. Okay, so just trust your intuition and trust what you're feeling. But Gemini, that is your reading. If you're still around to the end, thank you so much for watching it all. If you found it helpful, if you received some guidance, or even if you found it maybe just a little bit entertaining, please like, share, or subscribe. I think I did say you can also reach me on Facebook, Instagram, or email me. All the links, the details are down below. Gemini, look after yourself, and I will definitely be back to chat to you again soon. Good luck and bye for now.